and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. Yeah, it's St. Louis.
Welcome to the A-Train Show. And now here's your host, the A-Train, Arlington Lane.
Yeah, true chatter.
Yeah, I think it's time for more true chatter. Born every day, 100 new fake rappers. We got too many powers, too many actors.
Welcome to this edition of the A-Train Show, the A-Train Arlington Lane, back at it again here on Facebook, YouTube, and you can catch us on X. Wow. So thank you for tuning in to the show. Today it is Jackie Robinson NBA playoff WrestleMania week. Is how we getting down today. Yeah, but we here. Sorry, had to handle some business before we got this thing rolling. Come on, join the ride, join the conversation. That's what we're here for. The floor is always open for you. We ain't got no drinks. I'm sorry, we ain't got no food, but you can always join in on the ride and on the fun and in the conversation, because that's how we get down here at the A-Train Show. All right, y'all. If you are tuning in on Facebook or at facebook.com/the A-Train Show, if you're checking us out on YouTube, it is youtube.com/at the A-Train Show. If you're checking it out on Twitter, you can check it out at XFan Show, and you can also check it out on twitch.com/XFan Show. So we are on Twitch. You can check the simulcast out there as well. All right. Grateful that you are able to tune in to this edition. Shout out to a good friend of mine of the show, Ashley Baker. Just announced that she's going to be having a new little one coming into the picture here on October 2025. If you have not followed her, she is one hell of a follow. I love her content. You can always you can catch her on Twitter at Ashley Baker _21. So congratulations to Ashley Baker on that tip. Of course, like I said before, today is Jackie Robinson Day. It's been 28 years since they honored Jackie Robinson. It's been 53 years since he passed away in 1972. Also, it's been that long. It's been 78 years. My math is correct. 78 years since the debut of Jackie Robinson. His debut in Major League Baseball. And for those that do not know, he played first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He played 9 seasons with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Multiple years as an all-star, was a world champion in his penultimate season, his 8th season. His 9th season with the club in 1955. Got a world championship finally for the Brooklyn Bums, especially those that remember, if they're still alive today, they remember Ebbets Field. I learned about it. That's how I know about it. I'm big on history when it comes to Major League Baseball, especially black ball players in the game today, and him being the first modern day black ball player in Major League Baseball. No disrespect to the family of Moses Fleetwood Walker, who is considered the first black ball player in baseball history. But Jackie Robinson is celebrated because of the modern day game of baseball. And here in St. Louis, they're celebrating, which is even quite compelling. There's, I think it's the Galleria in St. Louis. Their movie theater is celebrating all day. You can watch 42 for free. So if you're going to the movie theater, you want to see a movie for free, 42 is that movie with Chadwick Boseman, who had a great portrayal of Jackie Robinson, a great dramatic portrayal of Jackie Robinson. If you've seen Jackie Robinson, you've heard his voice before. It is not like how Chadwick's is. Chadwick's was way more dramatic, but it was also necessary. It was if anything, it was about the story of Jackie, and it was his last year with the Monarchs, to his year with the Montreal Royals, to his rookie season with the Brooklyn Dodgers. So those 3 years are magnified in that movie. I enjoyed it when I seen it come out, and of course, Chadwick Boseman was a favorite actor of mine, and until his recent, well, not recent, but until his ultimate passing 5 years ago, I really seen him as a dynamic actor, and that he had the Black Panther role and stuff like that. So it's like he was that dude, straight up. I'm telling everybody now, you join the show, join the conversation right now on my personal pages. But yeah, that dude was that dude. Like, for real, man. Definitely this is a big day, especially in Major League Baseball. So you'll see a lot of fans, or you'll see a lot of the players, they're wearing 42 for games today. So if you're checking out in St. Louis, the Astros and the Cardinals, they'll be rocking the 42 on their jerseys. So it's always a good moment when you get to honor, of course, the great Jackie Robinson in the league, and many black ball players follow suit, especially when you hear about the names of Larry Doby. His anniversary is coming up on July 5th. First American League ball player in Major League history. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I know these days when we look at black ball players, there aren't too many that's getting in, because there are a lot more Dominicans that are taking over more Spanish look of the game. And that's fine. It's still, as much as I would love to see more black ball players, there are some now that's in the game today. But I would love to see more, because it's all part of the game. I think in St. Louis, there's Victor Scott, Mason Wynn, Jordan Walker. So, we got those guys that are participating right now in Major League Baseball. So we do honor Jackie Robinson, in 78 years since his debut. About to get the rollout going. My man here. We're gonna get into some NBA playoff stuff, but I wanted to make sure I get that out there. Oh no.
Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Yeah, man. Mania.
Not you looking like Chad Johnson do on the show with Skip.
I had to put my glasses on. I'm dealing with a big star on my eye right now, and I'm trying to kind of get it down.
Don't want to scare the people.
Yeah. I'm in mania mode right now. Okay, sir. We're in mania mode today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, we are in mania mode. But before we get into mania mode, sir, we got to take a step back. This is playoff week. Starting up the NBA playoffs here.
Come on, man.
You know it's time, bro. It's time.
Come on, man. Play in tonight. We got play in tonight.
Games.
All right, Steph and Jai.
Hot dog it, man. I can't,
That's
man.
critical, man.
I can't.
Critical.
I can't. No. I told you this yesterday. No.
Let's go. I'm for it. I'm for all the trash. I'm for all the garbage. Come on, man. That's the whole point of the play-in. Give them boys an opportunity to do what they couldn't do in the regular season. You got to give them a chance. Hey, man, if they can knock them out, then you deserve to be there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you can knock them out, you deserve to be there. If you can knock out a top tier, or if you can knock out someone that you have the potential to beat, I'm sorry, man. Let them do it. Let them go for it. I'm with it.
Happy Tuesday.
I like it.
Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina.
That same person. She watching on both. She watching on the phone.
Watching on both of them. She watching on both. Yeah, we in this thing. We in this thing.
No.
Let's go.
No. What are we doing?
Ponton, you're a hater. You're a hater.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Let them go at it, bro. Or just lose both of them. But why not?
So we got 4 games, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow night. Kicking off with the Magic and the Hawks tonight. That's at 6:30.
No, I thought Steph and them was tonight.
They are. They're the nightcap. They're the second game.
Oh, the second game. Yeah.
Warriors and
Grizzlies. I mean, not Grizzlies. Memphis.
Memphis, yes. They got to go to San Francisco for this crap. And then tomorrow is Miami and Chicago. And then Dallas, who's hanging on by thread. Jesus. Ooh, Jesus.
I don't think they need to make it.
Who is that?
Dallas. We it ain't gonna be fair when we no healthy Kyrie, no healthy none of the big men. No, I'm just saying. What's the point of doing it? Don't do it. Don't do it until we get a healthy team. Man, now I'm gonna tell you something. You get that healthy team,
but they got to be healthy. The problem is they're not. So you made my point, sir. There should not be
and then they talking about getting KD next year.
Leave KD alone. Leave him alone.
If KD go to Dallas,
he just got Mike Budenholzer fired.
If KD goes to Dallas,
no, leave him. Leave him.
That's gonna be a massive mess.
I'm telling you, that's a mess you don't want to deal with.
Hey, I'm with it. If it's gonna pull that team together to win now, then the only way we're gonna solidify the Luka trade is for Dallas to have a win now attitude. They're gonna have to. You have to, and there's no other way. Because if you don't win now, fire him. Fire him tomorrow.
No. There's no point.
Okay, forget you, Orange. We got to get to WrestleMania. We got some other stuff.
We got to get to it. I'm still looking forward to the playoffs. We're not going to really get into it until after the playing teams get their shine first. So we won't know.
Yeah. We don't know who the Rockets gonna get yet.
Shout out to the Houston Rockets, man. Getting that number 2 seed.
Let's go.
Lakers got their first round matchup with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Let's go. Now that's gonna be dope.
Sir, I was having a conversation with a good buddy of mine, and he was like, dude, what you feeling? I said, Anthony Edwards is wanting revenge because he felt last year that the Timberwolves should have made the finals. What better way to get the revenge tour started is knocking off a LeBron and Luka team.
Yeah.
For the Lakers, this is the reason why they picked up Luka. It's to help LeBron out. And he makes the teams better. Now, with that said,
Who you going for?
They going for all or nothing. This is an all or nothing season for the Lakers. They going for it all. That's the reason why they nab Luka, because they believe they have a championship squad. While we probably don't, they definitely do. And they don't have a lot of depth on the bench compared to Minnesota.
Right.
So that's going to be the key in this series. How much is that going to be utilized? And how much is that going to be the X factor when it comes to this series? And that's what's going to be the key component here. Also, if I'm looking correctly at the standings, I got in the Western Conference. Is that correct? The Nuggets and the Clippers.
Yep. Nuggets, yep. Nuggets and Clippers.
Mm-hmm. On the East, we got 2 playoff matches between the Knicks and the Pistons. Don't override that. Don't override that, yo. Don't think the Pistons got something to prove. They're a young team, but they got something to prove. And Monty Williams is back there this time. Hopefully, second time around, it just don't be what it was before. And then you got the Pacers and the Bucks. Bucks trying to get through with Doc Rivers, and the Pacers are trying to showcase they deserve to be back in the Eastern Conference Finals again.
I don't know. They fell off, man.
And you know what? A lot of these teams, when we say fall off, they find to turn it up when it gets to the playoffs. It happens a lot.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna make it past Milwaukee though. I think Giannis got something to prove right now.
That's what. See, you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
And we definitely looking forward to seeing that as it's getting closer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that he's been waiting for. This is really the moment I've been waiting for. It's WrestleMania week.
Let's go. We had Mania. Ain't nothing else that matter.
I didn't get a chance to go back and watch the end of Raw, and I heard there was a lot of craziness that happened.
Wait. I wish I could take my glasses off and look at you with my big eye. You mean to tell me?
I missed that whole thing, man. Stuff happened. You know, I had to get home, rest.
You should have watched this before the show, because that's what I was doing, trying to finish, because I didn't finish watching the end. And
now I heard the end was crazy. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, it was a little more telling than you think.
Okay. All right. So
we can't talk about that until you watch it, really.
That's fine. You listen. I know how to pick it up. Put it down, man. Listen, if you tell me what happened, I guarantee you, I can let you know what's up. I'll let you know.
Well, you know, my eyeballs, you know, I have a commentator on eyeballs. So my eyeballs are different from the normal wrestler's eyeballs. So, you know, I pay attention to detail of what's being done. Of course, in that last segment, it deals with CM Punk. It deals with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman. You knew it was coming. You knew Seth ended the last show talking about this favor, and now he owes me a favor. But again, there's no substance to that. So him kind of throwing it out there to, you know, yesterday was kind of like, man, I don't need nothing from Paul Heyman. He's snaky. You can't be trusted. That. So that's kind of how the favor part of that went. However, you know, one of the things I can't, you know, and this is me talking. This don't have nothing to do with the storyline, but this is me talking. One of the things I don't like about Seth Rollins' character is that he comes out at the weirdest times, like in the weirdest moments. He just come out and do it. Just be the weirdest time. I think that's the only thing I don't like. Because like there'll be a good old dialogue going on. I'm kind of invested, and then he going, burn it down. Dude, he come out slanging his hair and all this kind of stuff, dude. And I'm going, oh God,
that's the point. That's the point of Seth. Seth is to be a disruptor. He is to be the agitator.
Burn it down.
That's why when we talked about it last week, when he came out of there, he was trying.
I ain't like it.
See, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. I'm waiting for that.
But you know, it's all good. So yeah, CM Punk sat down with Paul, who was literally waiting on Roman. And as CM Punk is talking to Paul, of course, Roman Reigns pulls up, sees him, walks straight to the ring without even addressing him. Of course, Paul Heyman follows him out, does the OTC thing, you know, with the wands in the air and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Paul normally is the one that grabs the mic, gives it to Roman. Yet Roman didn't take the mic; he went and got his own mic. So you know that caused a little, you know, questions here and there. But as they are having this conversation, of course, CM Punk, yeah, you watch it because I'm telling you, CM Punk finally comes out. I mean, not CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and when he comes out, it disturbs the whole conversation, right? Start pulling on, and it's to me, and you got to watch it. To me, it's the facial expressions and the comments that Paul Heyman is making off mic.
Roman's look when he came out to the ring, he did this.
Yeah.
And when he did that, it's already questionable.
Wait, we got to see the end though. We got to see the end. The end, it makes sense to why he did that. That's why I said you got to watch it, sir. We can't. Let's not deal with that one. Well, let's go to somebody. Let's talk about
Thursday. We'll do that Thursday when it's getting closer.
Whole entire WrestleMania. This is road to WrestleMania, y'all. Tonight is NXT. The last NXT before the final showdown is Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
We already know what's gonna go down in Stand and Deliver.
Okay.
And so you know we got the card. I think you got the card already for Stand and Deliver.
I do have the card. The card.
So we got the card for Stand and Deliver. I think they matches are locked in though. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I think it's supposed to be 6 matches.
5.
It's only 5.
Only 5. That's all we need. Come on, man. We got a whole night of WrestleMania ahead of us.
Call out the 5. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. Then.
Okay.
Call out the 5.
We got the ladder match for the vacant women's North American title.
Okay.
Still got 2 spots for that. So I think those 2 spots will be given tonight. So far it's Zarya, Kalani Jordan, Sol Ruka, and Issa Dane. Those are the 4. There's 2 more that need to be placed in for that match. Then we got a fatal 4-way for the NXT women's title with Stephanie Valkyrie, Julia, Jordan Grace, and your girl, Jada Parker.
Let's go, Parker. Let's go, Miss Parker.
Frazier, Axiom versus whoever the gauntlet match winners are for the NXT tag. So whoever win the gauntlet match, same way with Lila, Valkyrie, and
same thing. Yeah,
Bailey winning
and
theirs.
Then Javon,
Oba, and
Trick.
And then whoever wins tonight's fatal 4-way match, they get Ricky Saints for the NXT North American title.
Yeah, 5 matches then. Oof.
And honestly, that's all they need.
Yeah.
Because in every match is a title match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I can see that. I can see that.
That's why you need just you don't need anything after that. Just the 5 championship matches. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna put on one good show.
I don't know, man. Yeah, in the NXT is gonna be. I think Stand and Deliver is still.
It's going
What
to
about
deliver exactly what we think.
what happened to the cup?
I'm pretty sure they're going to probably do that on NXT tonight.
You think so? Okay. I was just wondering because I thought it was supposed to be a part of the weekend.
But you gotta make sure you keep stuff. That's why I've been back and forth with Street Profits being on the main show and stuff like that. And what's going on, Antonio? My good buddy Antonio, man. What's going on, sir?
So, man.
That's what I've been back and forth with is if the Street Profits should be on the WrestleMania card. You know what I mean? And you gotta have some matches that's going to, you gotta have a build up. You know what I mean?
Facts, I got you.
A lot of it's gonna be talking, but you gotta have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Battle Royal.
I think the women should have a Battle Royal before for a future championship match, and then you got the tags between Street Profits. I'm pretty sure if them closing out SmackDown will not be a bad thing. However, I have a huge problem. I'm not gonna watch no Hall of Fame ceremony at midnight Central. Forget it. Are you kidding me? Midnight?
I'm not watching it. I'll watch it the next day.
You know what? I'm gonna sound wrong for this. Could not happen to a better class of Hall of Famers to see it that late at night. I don't care. That's one I don't have to care for. A lot of people feel like Michelle McCool deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Okay.
You don't think so?
Okay.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking a question, sir. You don't think so?
And somebody said it. Somebody said
tell me why. Tell me why not.
Even though Beth Phoenix got in the Hall of Fame before she did, and I thought she didn't deserve it, she actually has more than Michelle McCool. She has more.
Oh no, Beth Phoenix should have been in. I mean, of course, Beth Phoenix should have been there.
But my thing was, what value did she bring to the table? What she carried a WWE Divas when there wasn't much. That ain't our problem. That's Vince's problem. I wasn't a fan of Michelle McCool for real.
I wasn't a really big fan of her, but I don't feel like she didn't deserve because during that time she had to fight some of the people she had to fight at that time were top tier. You consider it. She had to fight the people that was top tier at the time.
She's gonna get the recognition, and that's what it is. She got it. Okay.
Well, she got it. She got it. I mean, you know.
Yep. And that's all there is to that. That's all there is to that. But I'm not gonna sit there. Did what's the name get in? Who got in? Did Kamala get in? He got in, right?
Yeah.
I'll watch it for him. Now, is it me?
I mean, you got to consider though the whole point about Michelle McCool. I think the reason for this is just me talking. She's a two-time champ.
Mm-hmm.
She's two-time champ, and I think if I'm not mistaken, she's the first women's Divas champion that we ever had. So we wouldn't have had the Divas belt or the Wing Divas championship had it not been for Michelle McCool. I think that's one of the accolades of her tenure that is really highlighted more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
No.
I said okay. No. That's all I said. Okay. That's it.
And then I think when she won that, she already had the women's championship, the Divas championship. I think she unified them both. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she unified them, so I think it became like a unified Divas champion or some trash.
Cool, man. Cool, man. You like it, I love it. That is crazy. They're putting it on that late. Well, the reason why you had to put it on when you play, that's why I hate TV schedules, and I hate the way that they do things when it comes to these moments. Because usually, you remember, SmackDown used to be 2 hours. So that way you can get at least 9 o'clock. You can watch the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you can watch the Hall of Fame right after.
That's like a 3 hours. And this is why they're going to be heading back to 2 hours pretty soon because of this. Because this is garbage. That time you have to sit there and go and wait 2 hours before you get the Hall of Fame ceremony done. Most of the West Coast are going to watch that because it's going to be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or whatever. Who's going to stay up at midnight? I guess because it's a Friday night or whatever, man. Old man stats kicked in. Old man stats just kicked in. I'm good. Yeah, see, Antonio said that's crazy. They putting on that late. Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree.
They tried to smooth it over when they put it out there. Said that
they're gonna make you stay up. I mean, they figured you're gonna be in Vegas anyway. You're gonna be up anyway.
Who on the East Coast gonna watch this bad boy at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Them people that think they in Vegas, they're gonna be smoking and drinking, just lit up, be up all night.
This is the weirdest weekend ever. We got Easter Sunday and 420 on the same day. Jesus, and some cannabis.
I'm telling you, this is Resurrection and WrestleMania all in the same weekend.
Resurrection Sunday, WrestleMania Sunday, and 420.
Yeah.
And your
I said Sunday gonna be the shortest sermon I ever preached in my life. That'll be the shortest sermon. All right, y'all. Y'all already know he died, and today he got up. Let's go home.
It's tippy time, okay? It's tippy time, all right?
We gotta get to that. My boys already talking about cheating and leaving because we got to play Saturday, and that's gonna be during the time of the show. So they talking about having they're gonna be hanging on the cross, talking about can they hold their phone while they hanging? No, dum-dums. It's just crazy, man. Talking about can we put the TV on WrestleMania while they hanging on the cross?
Look up.
I said you can't die and be like, ooh. Oh man, these kids here, man. I'm telling you, my kids.
I love it. Why not do it Thursday? Why not do it Thursday? What's on Thursday for WWE? Nothing.
I think you told me it would be too much. Do all of this stuff. It would be quite a bit.
Let me pull up. Let me pull up to you, sir.
I mean, it's a whole week of wrestling going on.
It's a whole
TNA, AEW, WWE. Like it's just a bunch of wrestling everywhere.
This don't make sense. The when I look at this, it makes no sense whatsoever, man. I'm sitting there and I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's the schedule right there.
Well, look at that.
Friday.
Yeah, ain't no way you gonna put it in a Thursday.
You could have did it Thursday. Tuesday to Friday, they ain't doing nothing. They traveling.
That's a massive schedule, bro.
And they talking
that's
about
a massive schedule.
They talking about doing the Slammies.
Oh no, not in this week. You ain't doing it.
They talking about something to be determined. Don't even do it. Don't even try it. Don't even bother. There's no point. Look at that. So where we at right now, here on Tuesday, April 15th, we at NXT, CW, Netflix International. Then Friday, does that say what I think that says? Friday, 4 o'clock Central Time, WrestleMania kickoff. SmackDown on USA, 7 o'clock Central Time. They say 8 Eastern. I'm giving the Central Times. So those that's in the Central, you'll know. The Hall of Fame, midnight Central. Because that says 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Pacific. NXT Stand and Deliver is at noon. So they got 12 hours, dog. 12 hours. And I'm talking about the NXT wrestlers because they're going to be at the Hall of Fame.
Sheesh.
And that thing's going to be at least 2.
That's a lot, man.
They got to leave, get themselves rested for NXT Stand and Deliver Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's a lot, brother.
At T-Mobile Arena.
Hold on real quick.
All right, he's stepping away. But you looking at the schedule right there. You see it. Stand and Deliver. Then you got the countdown of WrestleMania at 3 o'clock Central. Then you got WrestleMania Saturday kicks off at 6 o'clock Central. So we'll have that. So you got a good 3 hours in for that one. Then it's supposed to be the Slammies, which I'm guessing they're going to already be taped. And they'll air them before either before countdown of WrestleMania or during countdown of WrestleMania. Then you got WrestleMania Sunday. Which if you see it, it's all on Peacock. This is all thanks to WrestleMania Wrestling Online. That's online right here. Then you got Raw After Mania on Monday. Then you got NXT Tuesday from Vegas, mind you. And then SmackDown After Mania. Friday to Monday is going to be too much. It's a lot. You say it's too much. That's a lot, brother. That is a motherfreaking lot. But, and then the tickets to that event, man, please. Miss me with that. I had my good friend Jason Greer, who's been on the show before. He said, man, I'm going to have to take a second mortgage if I'm going to have to go to this WrestleMania.
Right.
He said a second mortgage. My man said a second mortgage. So the plan is.
And then you still don't go and sit in the nosebleed.
Okay. No. I'm sorry. WrestleMania costs way too much to sit there. Yeah. I understand. I would love to be there. It is a fantastic moment for a wrestling fan. And there are people that have saved up life savings that will be at WrestleMania. You know, so they'll be there for that. This is their week. So shout out to all of y'all. Y'all got it better than I can, better than I do it. But the plan is backlash for me. That's the plan.
Yeah, I think we got a July sighting for Monday Night Raw. Yeah, for Monday Night Raw. Yeah.
Because they'll start right around this time, maybe May. They'll start promoting. Coming to Toyota Center. But like I said, St. Louis always has had a history when it comes to WWE events and major events that have happened. That happened in St. Louis. We had, of course, Bad Blood in Your House, the very first time Kane showed up. We had Survivor Series 98. This was the year Rock won his first WWE championship, you know. So we had that. Never to forget Raw is Owen. When after Owen Hart passed, the next night they just let him wrestle. There was no storylines, nothing. They just let him wrestle for the night. And because the incident happened in Kansas City. And so the next night was in St. Louis. So they just let him wrestle. I don't remember too much what happened with No Mercy in 01. But that was the year of 01 with the whole storyline with the Alliance and the WWE, you know, when they were both going at it.
Oh, yeah.
Whole year.
Yeah, right.
That was that year. So that was actually special because I still believe to this day 2001 is one of the best years in wrestling because of what occurred that entire year in wrestling. Then you had Judgment Day, Elimination Chamber, which I attended that one. That was the night that Cena won the title. Then Batista won it off of him. Yeah. Undertaker got caught on fire that night, but he lost. He lost the title to Jericho thanks to Shawn Michaels. There was Raw 1000, Royal Rumble, that 2012. So the Rumble has been there twice in St. Louis. So yeah, St. Louis has had its moments. They have had their moments, and Backlash is coming in this go round next month.
So what's up?
As we getting closer to this, I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be the case for what's the curious case for Randy Orton at this point.
He getting the match Friday.
You think it's Friday? He getting it?
Yep. They're gonna give him a match Friday. And who is that's gonna be is still to be determined. Of course, it's been implied that it's gonna be Nick Aldis,
the general manager, Nick Aldis,
because Nick want to have one more round at it.
And do it at Mania, man. Do it at Mania.
What if this is Nick Aldis' way of paying Randy back for the times Randy in the arcade owed him?
You get him at Mania.
Get him at Mania.
So
I don't know, man. I'm wondering if that's the case. Of course, we've been hearing about some other signing like Rusev and Aleister Black. So we don't know. We just don't know how.
It's always the Raw after Mania. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to save at least one. You got to save one for SmackDown before Mania. I know you want to do it after but you want to have a big build because a lot of people feeling like this Mania is going to be the least attended Mania in history. Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because of the astronomical pricing, man. This is a TKO thing now.
That's true.
TKO is taking this over, man. But also, with that being said,
I'm thinking about Sunday putting it on the screen for us at the church.
Listen, check this out. That's where we're headed in the future. When we saw the pandemic was able to put together events like even with the Super Bowl. They didn't need a lot of people there, but guess what? Everybody watched it.
Yeah.
And then we had that whole season with no fans in those venues. I'm telling you, that's where we're headed in the future. It may be 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road. That's where we're headed, where it's going to be just an experience to watch it and not be there because look at what they doing with the pricing.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
They might as well give your arm.
I mean, them prices been ridiculous, and that's even in the nosebleed. So that's why everybody nosebleeding.
Because you so high.
So high up there. Because that price so high.
That was like the guy that was at the Chiefs-Texans game. He sat all the way up at the tippy top of Arrowhead. I'm like, you better than me, bruh, because that cold is hitting you right there. No, I'm good.
Me too. I'm comfortable in my own home. I would like to go once at least to a WrestleMania event, but I got to be close. I got to be down. And them tickets are in the thousands, like the 5-figure thousands.
Looks like I'm going to have to figure a way to get to New Orleans next year then.
I mean, yeah, but still, I'm going to have to start saving up everything from now until then.
I'll go to Stand and Deliver and be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that would be dope. to an NXT event.
Right. And if WrestleMania go back to H-Town, they'll do stand and deliver at Toyota Center.
And I'll be standing and delivering right there. Yes, sir.
But
Me and the boys.
That's crazy though. Houston themselves has had moments, of course, WrestleMania 17 at the old Astrodome. Of course, right. WrestleMania 25 was in Houston. So those are moments in H-Town that they said that they had. It was Undertaker, Shawn Michaels the very first time, the darkness against the light. Oh man, that's one of my favorite matches in WrestleMania history was the light against the darkness.
Yeah, mine too.
I was really hoping Shawn Michaels was gonna pull it out that first time out. But
now we're taking at the Mania, buddy.
I know. So with that said, we know about Bianca. We know about Bianca being at WrestleMania, and she has not lost a WrestleMania match. Do you think it's best that we pull the Undertaker move with Bianca Belair? Put her on a WrestleMania streak, because remember, she called herself the EST, saying you can't have.
Nah, I think that would be all right, though. I think I would appreciate it if that's the case, because it is, like you said, the EST, WWE. So why not put her on the streak like that? Let her be the one to break it.
Is it something that needs to be broken? Because if I'm not mistaken, Undertaker got 2 losses at Mania now.
Yeah, but see, you got to think about how many straight you got too.
21, right?
So you trying to at least break the 21 streak.
You think?
I mean, 21 and 0 is pretty doggone good.
You think Bianca got enough to do that?
I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously. I don't know if she got 21 years to match. I don't even think she got 21 years, let alone 21. I mean, shows. Man, that woman ain't.
Like, she'll show up. I'm like, no, you want her to wrestle?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. It probably would never be broken, because that's one of those.
Okay, so why that won't be broken, but we need Flair's record to be broken?
Because it's easy to get 17. That's easy. You talking about getting 17. It ain't that many of them, but you talking about over a period of time winning that one belt 17 times is actually worth celebrating. It's almost kind of like certain streaks you just don't break. Like, you just don't. Like, nobody will ever break this unbelievable Goldberg streak of WCW.
Or
I do like what was it, 170 something and what the heck? Who? I mean, a legend, right?
Yeah, the Bruno Sammartino record, having
right. That's my point.
3,000 plus days or so with the title and stuff. That's insane. The more you look at that, think about it. Him having that whole time. But so, like I said, do we need to start WrestleMania streaks? This with
I think we need to let it go. I think we need to go and let it be. Yeah, let it be. Just let it be what it is.
Okay, we're gonna predict winners on Thursday. I want to do a Friday. I want to do a Friday.
Thursday. Oh shucks. I got a doctor's appointment at 11:15. So hopefully I'll be done.
We'll go
she usually don't take long. She usually don't take long anyway. So yeah.
I'm about to say we'll go late.
If either way, I'm cool Thursday. I know I got a doctor's appointment at 11, and then like I said, if I got to do it in the doctor's office, I'll do it in the doctor's office. She ain't doing that.
I got the doctor that be sitting in the front. You be talking.
She gonna be to my, cause she be asking me why I like it so much, and then I have to explain it to her over and over again. And then I don't want to put her on the screen because she got a lazy eye, so I don't want to.
Look at you.
That's our time.
That's what
Nanu. That's our time. We gotta go.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know why I said that on this broadcast. Knowing good doggone well.
Nanu.
If she watched this, that woman gonna be poking at me. Nah, the devil is lying. I ain't got time.
But okay, we got a lot. Especially come Thursday, we're gonna predict.
Oh, that's crazy. She
What's
calling. My doctor. Oh no.
You better take that call, bro. Okay. That's funny. That is too funny to me. A lot of things are happening in the atmosphere is happening. But I feel like at this rate, we're gonna get into Thursday who we want to see win these different things. Wait, see me cracking up. What's going on?
Woo, Lord.
That was her.
Just knew. Yeah, that was my doctor. I told you I wasn't playing. As soon as I saw that Dr. P. Oh, wait a minute. What she calling for? Boy, if she been watching this broadcast and she heard me say that, yeah, I'm over. You ain't gonna see me Thursday at all. I'm probably gonna be
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was her. That was definitely her.
Okay. That was funny. That's funny to me, man.
It just so happened that they was calling to confirm that I was having a doctor's appointment. And it's crazy because I mean, it just so happened we just talking about it now, and then all of a sudden she called and said, Lord, I'm sorry for talking about her. I wasn't talking about her lazy eye.
Okay. All right. Have mercy. Have mercy, Jesus.
That's Arlington laughing. That's not me. I'm not doing that. Ain't got
nothing to do with me, brother. Don't you throw me in this one. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't the one mentioned that. But
somebody said they watching with one hand. Mr. Chris.
You said watching this with one hand. What happened, man?
Yeah, dude, you all right?
Yeah, okay.
One eye, one hand. I guess we just gonna be the one show bandit today.
Y'all are too much for me right now, man. What's wrong with all of y'all, dude? Shout out to the Nation of African American Wrestling Group on Facebook, man. That's a big group. And they talk all wrestling all the time. No matter what it is, whether it's and shout out to Us Wrestling ASE. They got their big day on Thursday in Vegas. This is a Black-owned wrestling group. They got their big wrestling event, and Kev on stage, Kevin Frederick, will be there at that event.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so big ups to them. And we got so much stuff. I wish they would have just did the Hall of Fame on Thursday, man.
Yeah.
Look at that schedule, man. Look at that.
Well, they didn't do it. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. I'm not happy. What time the countdown on Saturday?
3:00.
That means WrestleMania starts at
6.
We're gonna miss the first maybe hour.
Y'all gonna have to watch it at the church thing.
We're gonna watch. No, we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch. Everybody talking about. As soon as we say, "Hey, help, hope, and healing," they running straight to their car. They all come to my house.
Yeah,
we you know, I don't tell you, it don't take me nothing. I'll be at the house before they get out the parking lot. I'm gonna be out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it to one of them other people say help, hope, and healing. I'm probably gonna already be in the car.
Let's go. We go. Come on now.
Well, yeah, we got to go. Y'all tripping. Let's go. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't waving.
Y'all gonna get left. I'm leaving you. Y'all gonna watch him somewhere in the office. I'm out of here. You know
The
what
boys
the deal is.
the boys gonna say, Uncle Robert, you you drive real fast, so I know we gonna get there in enough time. I say, yep. Well, we jumping in your car. I'm sure you are. Yeah. I'm quite sure you are, because as soon as I say amen, y'all better be in the back seat because I'm gone. So I can start my car from inside. So I'm gonna start that junk inside and jump right on there. Hit that button, I'm out. Boom, gone.
I'm gonna need the nephews. I want to get the nephews if we can. Dang.
They out Good Friday. They ain't gonna be out until Friday. You know, everybody out Good Friday.
That's what I want to do. That's why I want to do a Friday hit, because I want to get their thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Mania, but we'll see how that goes.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Thursday we back
Thursday,
in.
man. Let's go. We predicting Thursday. Let's go.
We'll get the playoff predictions in too, and then
yeah, I got to see how this play-in gonna look first.
Okay.
Let's go with the play-in first, man. Let's go with the play-in first. We got to have the play-in, man. You can't overlook the play-in. Stop over the top. Come on, man. You tripping?
Magic and Hawks. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do an upset special. Magic mess around and get the Hawks. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I like that. I like that pick. I agree. I got the Magic. I got the Magic over the Hawks. The one I'm confused by is Memphis and Golden State. I don't know who I want to win. I think I kind of want Golden State to go and do it so I can see what Jimmy Bucket's gonna do in the playoffs. But then too, I'm ready to see Ja go on and see what he can do, see what he can put together. So I don't know.
The Warriors not the Grizzlies. They're not beating the 9-10. I'm saying that right here on this show.
The Warriors will not beat the Grizzlies.
They can put out.
The Warriors are going to get put out by the Memphis Grizzlies.
No, they'll have to. It'll be the next game. They'll have to have another game.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're getting put out by the 9-10 winner. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
They better beat the Grizzlies tonight.
They better, because this is a wrap.
Because, man, I would not mind, me personally, to get a Rockets Warriors matchup. I would love that.
I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be the matchup.
Love that.
I think that is gonna be a matchup. I don't know how, and I really think the Rockets gonna take them.
The young group that they have is very vibrant, and Ime Udoka really pushed this group to be better than they were before. And now they're here. They had the 2 seed. So, yeah. And Jalen Green has showcased that he is a closer now.
He can close it if he wants to. Yeah.
When the game is on the line, they're going to put the ball in Jalen's
hand. I don't think the Rockets is gonna go deep, but they're gonna get past. They'll definitely get past the Warriors. If the Warriors is the one, if it's Memphis, whoever they play this first round, they're gonna get past. I know for sure.
I would not mind, and I know a lot of people not gonna see it that way, because young team getting to the finals ain't something. You almost got that literally with Minnesota. All right. Well, they have a mix of veterans and stuff, and I know it's not a sexy team, but I'm looking at that Lakers Timberwolves matchup. Oh, not to surpass the East either. You got to understand this is still the Celtics championship. You still got to get past them.
Still got Cleveland out there too, man.
I think when we get to that. That's going to be, I think that's still going to be the rough one, because I got for the last 2 spots, I'm going to take on the East, I'm going to take the Magic, and I'm going to take the Heat. The Heat to get the Cavs in round 1. I just don't see the Bulls getting past Miami.
You think that the Heat is gonna beat the Cavs?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I said they'll get the 8th seed.
Oh, they'll get it. Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
The 8th seed.
For sure. Yeah, I agree with you on all that. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that.
I just need, the only thing I'm worried about is Bam Adebayo. If he don't come up big in that game, him and Tyler Hero, you can forget it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
it's gonna get loud over here because the yard man just showed up.
Okay, but
I hear him cranking up outside.
Okay. And then on the other side, we got I said the Warriors gonna lose. That's only if they get knocked out by Memphis, but I'm choosing Golden State. And then on AC, why not? Throw the Mavericks in. I want to see what they do. Mavericks ain't got nothing to lose for real.
Without they don't. They lost it all. Everything. Luka, Kyrie, AD, they lost it all. It's almost kind of like, what do you do? I mean, but they have been holding. I mean, they lost the last four? The last 4 games. So the thing of it is, but holding tight to that spot, the play-in will do them good if they just want the practice of being able to see if they can build something with the nucleus they have. Other than that, this shouldn't be let's play for a championship. This should be let's just play to see how we gel as a team.
Absolutely. I agree to that. I attest to that. And I'm hoping that they do it. And shout out to Kalia Collier. That's a good friend of mine here in St. Louis. She is one of the heads over in Dallas. And she just recently celebrated a birthday. And I told her, I sent her a message. I said, y'all still alive? She said, yep, we sure are.
Still trucking, baby. Still trucking.
All right, so we about to get up out of here. And
yeah, man. I'll pick up my child in a minute. She got an appointment today, so I got to get us all in.
All right. So we about to get up out of here, and we'll catch y'all on Thursday.
Peace and hair grease.
Yes. Much love to y'all. And
yeah, man.
All
right, y'all.
We out.
Peace.